Guys, welcome to the I Love CVille Show. My name is Jerry Miller. Thank you for joining us. We are live across Charlottesville, Central Virginia, the Commonwealth, in the world on the I Love CVille network. Tyler Dick Band in the house. This gentleman, a fantastic guitarist, great foosball player, singer-songwriter, a passionate supporter of Charlottesville and its music scene. We're also going to welcome Zander Luke to the program. We're going to have a good time today. We're starting happy hour a little bit earlier today at I Love CVille as we bring the weekend a little bit closer to you. Before we welcome the fellas to the show, we'll thank two sponsors that make the program possible, two of many. One of them, the First Interstate Pest and Service Companies. This business started in 1969 with the first generation, Mr. Wells. He used his personal truck and a payphone to build the business in 1969. Today, it's 4 generations of family strong, almost 100 employees, and a working footprint across the entire Commonwealth of Virginia. That story impresses me. Scott Wagner's story impresses me as well. Physical therapy, chiropractic care, sports medicine. Dr. Wagner has your back. So does his team at Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. Let's go to the studio cam and let's welcome the fellas to the show. We have Tyler Dick over here. We have Zander Luke over here. We already have your homie Josh Mayo watching the program right now. What's up, Aaron King? What's up, Bo Stockton at Michael's Bistro? Thank you for joining us. Josh says, I love these guys. We will play music. We have a lot of folks wanting music already. We will get to it in a matter of moments. Karen Kosick is saying hello.
Right on.
First, Tyler, introduce yourself to the viewing public.
All right. I'm Tyler Dick, Charlottesville native. I play music every now and then. Happy to be here.
What are your passions, hobbies, and interests?
Well, of course, music is a passion. I love my town. Lived here my entire life. I like riding bikes. I rode from Free Union today. It was quite a hike, but
Bicycles, not motorcycles?
Bicycles.
Wow.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it.
How long a trip is that? What path do you take on a bike from Free Union?
I go from...
Is that where you live?
I live, yes.
Okay.
I live in Free Union.
Okay.
Free Union Road, Garth Road, through Barracks Road. It's beautiful. It's
I
great.
love it. I love it.
It's a workout.
Kristen Ponton, the best music in Charlottesville, in studio right now. Xander, I think you automatically make the show look a little bit tougher, a little bit more manly. I mean, why don't we address the shiny right now? It's not like we can't see it, right?
Yeah.
What happened, Xander?
Yeah, so one of my passions is skateboarding, and sometimes it gets the best of me. So I was bombing this hill last night in the rain, which wasn't very smart. Going down to Holly's to get some equipment from this open mic I played the other night, Josh's open mic.
He's watching.
And I hit a manhole cover and just went flying and just ate it. So, yeah, it wasn't fun.
It doesn't, considering the story you just told, it doesn't look as bad as what I would expect.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Right?
You should see my knee.
Oh, is it effed
okay.
up?
Yeah,
Is it
I'm
messed up?
actually finding all these little places now that have been bleeding.
Nick Pittarelli says, it's been years since I've had the chance to listen to Xander play. This is going to be a great show. Xander's very talented. How about, before we get to the first song, musical influences in your life, Tyler?
Well, I grew up listening to the oldies. My mother and father, Beatles, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Allman Brothers. There's a little bit of Southern rock in me. I love the soul, Al Green, Sam Cooke. And then I found Sublime and Red Hot Chili Peppers later in my life, and those kind of guys. I love songwriters like Paul Simon and Townes Van Zandt, Leonard Cohen. I'm all over the place. I love hip hop, Tribe Called Quest, Mos Def.
This is who I listen to. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
impressive. Brian Burton, love you, Tyler. Can't wait to hear you play.
Hey, BB.
Give it a like and a share. How about this? This is going to hit close to home for you. You mentioned that you love your town. I love
do.
this town so much as well. Take it even more like micro level. How about the music scene in Charlottesville? We're so lucky.
We are so lucky. A friend of mine who I lived with came down from Boston, and he told me that Charlottesville has a stronger music scene than Boston. And I said, there's no way. And he said it was because any day of the week you can find great live music.
That's so true.
Any day of the week, Monday, Thursday, from John Dirth to What We Do to Chicken Head Blues to Musical Suspects, all over the place. You can find some really great stuff.
Any style too.
Any style.
Yeah?
Bluegrass, jazz. I mean, there's a small metal scene here too. There's, Yeah. It's punk scene. Yeah, it's great.
Musical influences for you?
Oh man, there's a lot of them. But Alan Holdsworth. There's this guitarist named Guthrie Govan. I mean, some Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd. A lot of the classic rock, and then a lot of the jazz cats too. So. Yeah, a couple classical players in there too.
Diana Puertas, I am so psyched to be able to see this show. I love the Tyler Dick Band. Give it a like and a share on any of the streams that you're watching. Scott Wagner's watching. He says, fellas, you might need some chiropractic care, especially the guy with the shiner.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, my back's probably messed up.
What's up, Dr. Wagner? Welcome to the program. You'll appreciate this, Xander. Aaron Kingsley says, wear a damn helmet.
Yeah.
Nick says it looks like the manhole cover hit you hard.
It did.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop talking. Gentlemen, you do your thing. Tyler, the show is yours.
All right.
Anywhere you want to go.
So this is one of the first songs I wrote. It's called Through the Door. You dawned on me. Well, I know you will. Well, ever since I first came across you, I've had this story to tell. I saw it coming. You saw it coming too. Ever since I first came across you, I tried to get this to you. Well, I knew when you first walked through that door. Well, I knew when you walked through that door. Yeah. Well, I knew when you walked through that door. I knew when you first walked through that door, yeah. Well, now here we stand, one wall. Down the only road we ever knew, yeah. Well, your hand in my hand, we saw it coming. They saw it coming too. Well, I know there's only one way to go, yeah. There's nothing we couldn't do. Well, I knew when you first walked that door. Well, I knew when you walked through that door. Yeah. Well, I knew when you walked I knew when you walked through that door, yeah. I knew when you walked through that door, yeah. I knew when you first walked through that door.
So good, man.
Oh, thank you.
You're getting some props. Starlet Hargraves, tell the boys Mama Star loves them.
Hey, Star.
Tell the boys I'm so excited to watch them while I'm a stay-at-home mom. You're getting some love from Andrew from Lord Nelson, Disco Risque. He's watching the program right now. I saw him play with Lord Nelson at Peloton Station this past Friday. Those boys rock. Disco Risque rocks as well. Brian Burton says you sound amazing. Orion is watching.
Hey, right on. What up, Orion?
You guys sound great. Talk to us about the song. Clearly about a special lady at one time in your life.
Yeah. It's funny, that song started as a breakup song where, you know, things kind of went downhill. We ended up getting back together. But we kind of knew it was a rocky road to begin with, and it kind of ended that way. I was about 19 when I wrote that, so one of the first songs I put to a guitar.
Writing music. Talk to us about that process. How do you find the inspiration? Clearly talking many vulnerable topics.
Yeah, it tends to... I have a hard time sitting down and saying, I'm going to write a song. Usually it kind of flows through me. I'll be either playing
it's like
my
organic?
guitar. Very organic. I find the best stuff comes to me that way. Even if I'm driving in my car, a nice thing about smartphones is that you can get an idea and record it on the spot, and that's actually helped me a lot, but usually just flows through.
Favorite aspect about being a musician? Singing, performing, playing the guitar, songwriting?
Yeah, I actually, my favorite part is performing, for sure. I remember when I was first getting started, I was pretty nervous, and I'd get a few positive responses, and then I started feeling a lot more comfortable. Now, my favorite place to be, other than with my girlfriend Molly, is on a stage with the crowd really digging what we're doing.
Scarlett Rose, hi from Xander's mom. She's watching right now. What is it? Aloha, he says. Talk to us about the song. I mean, it was great, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, no, that I mean, basically what Tyler said. I think it's a good song. It's like you're going through a rough patch, and then you have a breakup, and you may or may not get back together. But I mean, you know, that one line, like, I knew when you first walked through the door.
I think we all have kind of a moment like that. I don't want to say all, but in our life of some kind. I've been in that situation before.
Spark. You know?
Yeah, like a spark. Something that's like tangible, it's undeniable. And I think what's great about the song lyrics that you put on paper and then performed on the show is like you do it in an approachable, relatable way, where like the folks that are listening to you sing can like bring some aspect of what happened to you and apply it to them, and then you've built the connection with the listener and the fan.
Right. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean that.
I like that.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of folks that are excited to have you on set. They want to hear more music.
Right.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. Let's see. So you can probably see some obvious influence here, but this is we call it our reggae tune, but it's called Mind Right.
Okay.
And it's about personal struggles, but also a lot of things that are going on in the world. But. Well, I wanna get your blood running, but you gotta get your mind right. Well, I want you to feel something, yeah, but you gotta get your mind right, yeah. Said I got to quit drinking, but I got to quit smoking. I just wanna feel something, I just got to. Said I got to quit drinking, I just got to quit smoking. I just wanna feel something, I just got to. Well, they are the dividers. Yeah, they want to divide us. Yeah, yeah. Well, we are the uniters. Yeah, music can will unite us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I got to quit drinking. Said I got to quit smoking. I just wanna feel something. I just got to. Said I got to quit drinking. Yeah, I got to quit smoking. I just wanna feel something. I just got to. Well, ain't that easy? Yeah, I wanna live large, but it's never that easy. Yeah, I wanna live large. Well, it's not that easy. Yeah, I wanna live large. Well, it's never that easy. Yeah, I wanna live large. Yeah, said I got to quit drinking. Well, I got to quit smoking. I just wanna do something. I just got to. Said I got to quit drinking. Well, I got to quit smoking. I just wanna do something. I just got to. Well, I never quit drinking, and I never quit smoking. I just gotta do something. I just got to live. Said I got to quit smoking, and I got to quit smoking. I just wanna feel something. I just got to.
Yeah, great song. We got folks at the Southern, the Jeff, and Miller's watching right now, along with Pro Renata. I just found out from someone who asked me to keep their name out of it that you auditioned for American Idol. So we're going to talk about that right there. I count 9 different Charlottesville bands watching you guys right now on the I Love CVille Show. Talk to us about what we just heard. It was Money.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Shout out to Diana, who's watching, by the way. We were both in New York City at the same time. This was 2008. I actually went up to support my sister, Lee Dick, who's also an incredible singer. She plays with Croco, with Michael Crone. She really wanted to do it. I didn't really care that much, and it's probably why I was very relaxed. I made it through the first round. She didn't, but she stayed and supported me, and I made it through the next one and the next one. Before you know it, 20,000 people got down to about 80. And
20,000 people got down to 80 people.
And I was still standing.
Get out.
But I didn't make it to Hollywood.
What were you thinking?
Well, I am most comfortable behind my guitar, and I didn't know what to do with my hands. I was itching my leg, scratching my head while I was singing. They were like, "We love your voice. We like your look. Go get some stage presence and come back." But I had just gotten into UVA, so I decided to go to school instead.
Okay. You grew up in the area? Did you go to what school?
I went through all Charlottesville city schools: Jackson, Via, Walker, Buford, Charlottesville High, Piedmont to UVA.
Okay, proud Black Knight.
Go Black Knights.
Throw this to you. When did you pick up the guitar for the first time? And why did you pick it up? Was it to meet girls?
Didn't hurt. But my first instrument was a violin, and I played it. I was in the orchestra in high school, real cool. But I had cut my finger off. I don't know if anyone,
Cut your
if
finger
all
off.
of you knew
Shit.
this.
Okay, I did not know that.
When I was 12, and I had a lot of friends who really loved the Grateful Dead, and I saw that Jerry Garcia, he made it with a guitar, and they're like, well, you have musical talent, you should pick up a guitar. He was actually my inspiration. I was about 16 years old, and my mother, thank you, Mom, bought me my first guitar.
I love that. That's a good story. I had no idea. That's a good story. Zander, Luke, anywhere you want to go, jump in here.
No, what he just said is great. I mean, I guess I'll say, so Tyler and I were trying to get together and play music for a long time, and
you said the first time was in the Macklin building, where this studio is.
For this project,
yeah,
it was upstairs.
That's awesome.
In my boy Mike Dad's condo.
Yeah.
And but we've been trying to get things to work, and him and I had played solo, just a few times here and there. And then one night we were both playing all-nighters at UVA, I think.
You went to UVA too?
Yeah, I went to UVA. Yeah,
Clemens Library.
Yeah. So we were in the the tombs.
Yeah,
down,
of course.
Yeah, Clemens, right? Yeah. So we were both down there, and we were grabbing a coffee or something on the corner, and I just ran into you, and I was like, Tyler. And then from there we kind of we were both like, hey, let's play some music. We're both in the same situation. We're about to graduate. And then we connected. I think it was a year or two later.
Yeah. Well, Zander and I were playing at Fellini's, and that's how we snowballed. You should know, guys, that we're missing our drummer, Darby Wooten, who just had a baby. Also, shout out to Derek Decker, who's been filling in for him, and Alex Bragg on bass.
Love Alex Bragg.
Alex Bragg is great. We miss having him here. He would make us sound a lot better.
You guys sound great right now.
But we miss you, Alex. But we were playing at Fellini's, just Zander and I, and it kind of snowballed with Alex being like, you guys could use a bassist. And then Darby came in on drums, and we've been together for 3 years.
And then Lester was in that too for a little
Lester Seal, was our original drummer.
Yep.
We just had Lester Seal on the show.
Yeah, he was here for a little bit.
Yeah,
I actually ran into him right before
he played the Pro Renata gig 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah.
Dude, he had like a serious light show going on outside. Lester is an interesting guy. I'm a huge
really
Lester Seal fan.
Me too.
He's
man.
great, man.
Yeah, dude. We love Lester.
How about the incestual nature of music in Charlottesville?
Well, so Alex Bragg, who we just mentioned, is in at least 4 projects, if not more. Darby played with us, but also Pale Blue Dot. A lot of interweaving, but it's great because there's a lot of collaboration. And when you play that much, 1, everyone gets better. It's a lot of practice. But 2, you also bring in a lot of perspectives and a lot of different sounds, and which is another reason why I think Charlottesville is so great. Music-wise, it's very competitive, and there's a high standard of music.
I love it. I love it. There's a lot of comments coming in. Guys, I'm not going to get to all these comments. I will get to a couple. I want to hear the guys play some more music. Darlene Fiesel, am I saying that right?
Fiesel, that's my mother.
She says,
Hey,
I am
Mom.
so proud of you guys right now.
Hey, Ma.
You guys are making me smile from ear to ear. Doug Niven is watching at NBC 29. Give it a like and a share. And if you'd like to put your comments or your perspective in the comments section, I'm happy to pass it along to the fellas. Song number 3, what do we got, Tyler?
Yeah, so this one we are really missing Alex Bragg. He definitely helped write this. His bass line kind of drives the song, so if you see us live, definitely look for this, but we'll do our best without him. This is called Drive.
Okay.
Let me do a quick tune, guys.
I'm gonna tune too. Everybody tune.
All right. One of those times where I wanna just drive fast, don't know where I'm going, driving kinda reckless. Got you on my mind again. Think about things she promised to me, all the time she lied and I couldn't breathe. One more time around the bend. trouble now, but still I drive, thinking about how she drove me wild, to drive her out of my head. There's a summer storm brewing in the sky, and my car just hit 105. One more time around the bend. Well, I don't know why she did me that way. Now I driving away, yeah. One of those times where I wanna just drive fast, don't know where I'm going, driving kinda reckless. Got her on my mind again. I think about things she promised to me, all the time she lied and I couldn't breathe. One more time around the bend. It's a summer's night, but still I drive about how she drove me wild. Got to drive her out of my head. There's a summer storm brewing in the sky, and my car just hit 105. One more time around the bend. Well, I don't know why she did me that way. Now I driving away, yeah. She moved on, fast cars helping me move it along. God, I wish I had a line in my bed. Gonna drive till get lifted. One of those times where I wanna just drive fast. One of those times where I wanna just drive fast, yeah. One of those times where I wanna just drive fast, yeah. One of those times where I wanna just drive fast, yeah.
Song's good. Without even the bass player, without Alex.
Yeah.
It's got the hook.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one that we're really proud of, actually. When the whole band's together on that, it really kicks into another gear. It's a fun one. That's the one out of. We're working on an EP right now, recording with our buddy Terry, and that's the one we're hoping might get some play.
Give it a like and a share, guys, on any of the Facebook pages you're watching the show on. Give it a like and a share. Krista Jones, welcome to the show. Freddie Jackson, Danielle Morris, John Wyatt, Carly Tiegler, Lee Robertson Tripp, Bellamy Brown, Nikki Chambliss, Todd Proctor, Jay Wyatt. The list goes on and on and on. Inspiration behind that song?
So that one is another one that happened organically. We were actually playing, we were practicing, and Alex came up with this amazing bass lick, which of course you didn't hear there, but it's really powerful. And the line where I think about the things that she promised to me, all the times that she lied and I couldn't breathe, that was the first thing that came out of my mouth. And
After he played the lick, you said that.
I said that again. It just
Get
kind of
out.
flowed through me, and
That's serious.
yeah, and it just kind of. I'm sure it was part of something I was going through in that
Sure.
time, but we built the song around that, and because of Alex's bass lick, which really drives, we pictured ourselves driving on a highway, just trying to drive our sorrows away, and that's where it came from. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also a great song about when you do encounter a situation like that, like, you know, when you're in a relationship with somebody and they lie to you, and, you know, things are tumultuous, and you do feel that feeling where you feel like you can't breathe, you know, and driving really fast. I mean, sometimes Tyler and I both talked about this. Like, sometimes that's just a thing. You know, you just get on these country roads and you just drive really fast, and it helps you kind of deal with that, you know, or it's just maybe it's just a product.
No, I
of-
totally relate.
Right?
It
Yeah,
helps you like
yeah.
let go. It's like a sense of like freedom, and like you're not like encumbered. You're like you have the release off your shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's either like maybe it's just you in the car, or it's like the wind coming down when you're blowing, like rolling the windows down, or you're listening to music.
Yeah.
It like clears your mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
Tyler's lyrics, talk to us about those, because you're a deep thinker. I can tell already.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, basically, I think that he just addresses just kind of step by step, like what happens when you're going through a relationship, and like I said before, things aren't perfect and they're terrible. You know, you get into a fight or whatever, and it's a song where, yeah, I mean, I think it just personifies what you go through with that. So yeah.
Do you have favorite songs?
Of mine or out there in the world?
For you. Because they all come
Yeah.
from your heart.
Yeah, actually, well, Drive is one of them, especially when all four of us are really rocking it. But the one we're going to do next is probably my favorite song that I've written, and it's called Fallen, yeah.
Okay.
That one in particular.
I'm going to ask you why after this song.
Well, one, it's not really about a breakup. It's about good stuff.
Okay.
It's about
And,
the other side.
Yeah, the other side.
The
And,
beginning, not the end.
It just, I think musically, I'm proud of it, and I really enjoy playing it out. I can definitely see people getting into it when we're playing it, and it's cool.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Fallen.
Fallen? Okay. Here we go. Fallen.
How could something so right be so complicated? Looking up at the sky at night, I think it's fated. And no matter how I try, unabatedly, I think I might be falling. I think I might be falling. I think I might be falling. I think I might be falling, falling. Come and take a midnight moonlit walk with me. We can rule the world and see what dreams can be. I don't ever think it's dissipating all the love that we have now created. You and me forever, we were meant to be. But they tell us it won't work. Take it home and draw those curtains. With me forever. Meant to be. might be falling. I think I might be falling. I think I might be falling, falling. Song that's so right, so complicated. Looking up at the sky at night, I think it's fated. And no matter how I try, unabated, I think I might be falling. 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 I might be falling. I think I might be falling. I think I might be falling. I think I might be falling.
That song definitely has the hook. I'm singing along to the lyrics of the song. He's giving 2 thumbs up. People on the stream are giving you serious props for this. John Beard, awesome. You got people tapping the heart and like button throughout the song. That one is like so good.
Thank you.
I mean, that is like mainstream, gonna catch on, like serious airtime there.
Thanks so much. Yeah, we're pretty proud of it. And when we have all our pieces here, Alex and Darby and Derek, we miss you. It hits, and I appreciate the compliment.
Seriously, what do you like about that song, Zander?
Oh man, there's so many things. I like that it's more like upbeat, and it's kind of like like when you're kind of like love struck. It's kind of like that, right? But then it's also because it has that like happy feeling, but then it's kind of like when you realize that you're falling in love with somebody, and you're like, hey man, this is okay. This is good, you know? And yeah, it's great. It's got that like floaty feeling, you know? So yeah. Some of our other stuff can get a little dark and heavy and talking about a lot of breakups and crap.
I mean, Tyler likes a girl from time to time. Yeah, whatever inspires. Exactly right.
Right.
Dude, so good. How do we find out more about the Tyler Dick Band?
Well, please like our band page, Tyler Dick Band on Facebook. We just finally joined Insta.
Nice.
We also just got our website, tylerdickband.com, up and running. And I'm always around the area. Feel free to get in touch with me if you ever want to talk or collaborate or hang out. You can find our upcoming events at tylerdickband.com.
Where do you guys play? Some of the venues.
Oh man, well we play right now Whiskey Jar, Miller's. We're playing Southern on Wednesday.
And we're playing Moe's tomorrow night.
Nice.
So after the football game.
They're doing a good job with live music.
They really are.
Yeah,
Downtown
amazing.
Moe's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're great. And when they first opened up, they scouted us out at a couple shows and asked us to play. And whether it's in the middle of the afternoon on their patio or late at night, come to Moe's, especially tomorrow night.
Yeah, shout out to Megan too, because she really,
Megan and Riley.
yeah, she's constantly just bringing music into that place, and it's awesome. I mean, you can tell she really loves music, and she wants that to be a big part of the venue, and that's great. It's a good opportunity for a lot of the musicians around here to get to play.
That is totally an undervalued spot. I know people miss maybe like the late night DJ for Mono Loco time, but I love the live music that's happening at Moe's.
It's a prime spot,
100%, it's a prime spot.
Yeah.
100% agree with you. Guys, this is what you can expect from today's show. The fellas crushed it. We'll archive the show in totality on ilovecville.com. We'll turn it into a podcast on iTunes. We'll do both today. We'll syndicate today's show across 17 Facebook pages, 17 Twitter accounts, an e-newsletter that goes out to 108,000 inboxes, and the third largest iTunes or Instagram community in Charlottesville, I Love CVille. We'll put it on this website, ilovecville.com. A little over 250,000 people a year visit that website. Tyler Dick Band, when you see them around Charlottesville and when you see them as they continue to get more popular and grow up the Eastern Seaboard and nationwide, make sure you support them. Guys that love Charlottesville, love the music scene in Charlottesville, and guys that just want to do what they do, and it's play great live music. I'm Jerry Miller. This is the I Love CVille Show. We close the show the same way every time. I don't make it about religion. I make it about treating other people how you want to be treated yourself. It's called the Golden Rule. Charlottesville needs the Golden Rule more than ever. I think the world and our country need the Golden Rule more than ever. Please embody it. Okay? Have a good weekend. Get after it this weekend. Be safe, but get after it. Take care.
Thank you, Jerry.
You crushed it.
Hey, man, thank you.
Seriously. Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah,
man.
Pleasure. Thank you. We got one more thing to do. We got to take what we call the hero picture.